Hi. I'd like to talk to you today about balloon financing as it pertains to automobiles. I get this question a lot. John, why should I do a balloon loan? Why wouldn't I just regular carry a 72-month term and then just trade it in right there in the middle of the loan? Well, it's a good question, and it's something I definitely wanted to be able to address with you today. So one of the things we're going to start off doing is by showing you the difference between the two. And we're going to start with something you're familiar with, which is a conventional automobile financing loan. This is an actual payment schedule or amortization schedule of automobile financing. And I transposed it very nicely onto a nice clean graph so that you can see a declining scale. Every year you owe less and less and less, borrowing $30,275 for 72 months, interest rate about 3.75% on a 2014 Jeep Wrangler. Now, here's an interesting thought. What if we knew what that Wrangler was going to be worth? Does anybody really know what it's going to be worth the day you buy it? 4 or 5 years from now? No. But let's say that someone were to give us values. We could put that on this. We cross-reference them. We can see that, hey, in this particular case, right around the 3-year mark, I'm at a break-even point where I owe a little bit less than what the vehicle should actually be worth. So on a break-even point, I can actually trade that vehicle in, sell it, refinance it, but I don't have to pay more than what the vehicle is worth. And that is ideal. Okay, so especially anyone who does 72-month financing, most people don't carry it out full term. Showing you back here the slide with the values on it. What if we knew the value was going to be 16,150 3 years from now, and we said, you know what, let's just stop it there because that's the break-even point. Why would I keep having 72 payments? I want to do a 3-year loan. So we did a 3-year balloon loan. This is a payment schedule for that, and then charted it out here on the graph. Same type of deal. We started $30,275, a very similar interest rate at 3.99%. We do it for 36 months instead of 72 months. And there's the break-even point at the 72 months, but now it is the end of the loan. The end of the term is here, and we owe $16,150. This slide shows what if the value actually were increased. What if we actually owe less now than what the vehicle is worth? Well, you can trade in the vehicle or keep it, refinance it, but you have $1,850 worth of positive equity to play with in this scenario. It's a great win-win situation. What if the reverse is true? What if something has happened and the market hasn't held its value on this vehicle for one reason or another? It could be a whole bunch of different factors. The price of gas went through the roof and you were in an SUV. Well, all of a sudden now it's worth 14,000, but ooh, I still owe 1650. Just that's the fear with balloon loans, and that's why I like people say, you know what, I don't want to take that risk. So here's what I recommend. If you're going to do a balloon financing of any kind, no matter what it's called, you want to ask about a guaranteed future value. You want to make sure that you have a walk away option. This is what a payment schedule would look like between a balloon and conventional loans, showing the advantages of doing the 36 months at $483 a month versus a $474 a month at 72 months. If I didn't want to keep the vehicle for that long and I wanted to guarantee that I could walk away at the middle, I have a guaranteed walk away. So if a guaranteed future value is available to me, take advantage of it. I would. And in this case, I'm actually going to show you 16,150 is a guaranteed future value. I have a choice now to walk away at 14,000. So the vehicle is only worth $14,000. That's what it's been assessed at. I've had it trade appraised. It's not worth anything more than that. Well, it's a terrible situation to have to lose money, but if I could only pay maybe 200-300 hours and actually just throw up the deuce, I'm going to do that on this vehicle. I don't want to take a loss. But if I have the win situation here where it's 18,000, I can trade in the vehicle, I can sell it, keep it, or refinancing, but I don't have to lose. So I can win but not lose, and I can actually have choices here that I wouldn't have had I been potentially stuck with that negative vehicle. It's only worth 14,000 at that time. So it's important to ask again, make sure you have a guaranteed future value with a walk-away option at the end of the balloon loan. Look from the fine print. I'm sure that any company that has that option available for you will definitely give you some type of an addendum to attach to a contract or a different looking contract, but it is not a lease. You will own the vehicle, so you're fully responsible for that final payment. Good luck and take care.